The only person I've ever seen do it. I don't know the counterplay. But
It's because you're a Luigi, bro. You're not gonna go out there.
I could side B. I could side B.
Yeah, you get a misfire.
But we're getting into it. The matchup is going to be Snake Sora. Really looking forward to seeing how Sora's projectiles interact with Snake, or seeing if he can contest at all with the Thundaga and the fireballs.
Fireball's instantly gonna just detonate grenades. I think Thundaga might as well, even though it's not like fire attributed.
And insofar, I think we've already got a pretty clear view of what John's game plan in this matchup is going to be. He's going to instantly retreat to that platform, put the C4 down, and start pulling double nades on plat. And a beautiful grenade up air conversion there. My goodness. And honestly, this game plan from John, I'm a fan of it. I'm a firm believer that it's the best way to play Snake in general, and especially against a character who really relies on rising aerials like Sora. This kind of plot camping could be devastating. Raykushi really just hasn't found a way off ledge, although connecting that fair one forward smash, the beautiful, beautiful Zachary confirm. I believe Fairy 1 has set knockback, so that should be working at any percent. And if he can get the input down consistently, that is not excellent for John.
Oh, whoops. Ignore that.
John's excellent ledge trapping here, discontinuing. I think both stocks have been taken near the ledge, which may just be unfamiliarity with Sora's ledge options on Raykushi's part. But definitely in some part due to
How long has
John's.
been Sora out for? I think people are still trying to figure out this character.
I think October 19th.
Okay, so like a little under a month.
Yeah. A little under a month. Tweak is getting second at Tri-State Weeklies, going
With this
solo
character,
Sora.
I don't know, man.
Zachary is winning some of the biggest tournaments in Japan's history with solo Sora. Truly built different.
They're either built different or Sora's like genuinely going to be like a problem character.
Excellent up tilt. Oh my goodness. That was clinical from John. Now the question here is, with the best of 5 format that we're operating under today, is Raykushi going to try another character with the games that he has left?
Doesn't he play? Doesn't he have like a Ganondorf?
I think he has again. I think he's something of a Zelda series stan. So all the characters relevant to LOZ he probably has some affinity with. I'm really expecting a Zelda switch, honestly. I know he said he wasn't going to, but when presented with the option to simply play a better matchup, although maybe making me eat my own words, he's already got the Sora hovered.
He's already selected it, actually.
Already selected, my goodness gracious me. And John either looking up his vast array of notes or changing some music.
I never knew how much of a grinder John was for like tech until I actually met him.
Yeah, John is actually legitimately maybe the most technical snake in Ontario. I think that title probably goes to Grape right now. Grape's grenade cancels, landings, they're absurd. But if you ever get the chance to play friendlies against John, you are going to get stuck with a C4 and just die at 20. Few early tech skill whiffs from John, I think probably attributable to that slightly long pause that they had just before Game 2 started. But pretty quickly seems to have gravitated back to his original game plan. Stay on that left flat. Try to take the game out of Raykushi's hands from there. And interesting interaction we saw. If Snake is holding a grenade in shield, and Sora Blizzagas the shield, the grenade will not blow up and interrupt Sora. The grenade will stay unactivated. That's really interesting.
Physics, man.
Physics.
Physics.
The sheer number of interactions needed to play this, like interaction knowledge, needed to play this game.
Just let us think in that someone at Nintendo probably sat down and just thought, it's like, huh, ice on a grenade.
Yeah, how does that work? Oh yeah, ice probably diffuses a grenade or something, and that's why. it's so easy to forget that there's an entire system of like elemental damage.
Dude,
this
the
game.
whole Pikmin squad runs on that. Like, you actually can't kill. Like, Thundaga would not work on a yellow Pikmin. Firaga won't work on a red one.
Oh.
I feel like Blizzaga probably wouldn't work on a blue one. Like,
Yeah, it's the extreme version of the you know the Richter Simon.
oh my god.
Where I think it's Simon's Holy Fire is fire element, but Richter's
yeah, but Richter's
isn't.
is like.
So they interact with Pikmin differently.
So technically speaking, Richter's better in that matchup.
Yeah. It's absurd small things like that that, for me at least, make Ultimate such an interesting and thrilling game to play. Now 3 years after its release.
You learn something new every day.
You learn something new every day.
Ooh, Sonic Blade? You fan of Kingdom Hearts, Landon?
I am not. I have nothing against the series. My best friend, one of them, is a huge fan of the series, and I've watched many summary videos, but I will say I'm a huge fan of Sora's gameplay in Ultimate. His character is so well designed, and I think, even though I would have preferred something else, a perfect final character for Ultimate.
It just seemed appropriate to end it with Sora. Somehow, it's something poetic about it.
I think it's really the one character that even if you didn't want to see Sora, you really can't be mad that Sora was the final inclusion.
He was like the #1 most voted on like the ballot from like Smash 4.
Yeah. And at least in this moment, I know a lot of people kind of considered Smash 4 not tarnished in a certain extent, but made lesser by excellent follow-up on the Blizzaga. And really big brain stuff to use that long multi-hit up B to try to cover as many escapes from the ice as possible.
Aerial Sweep is such a good move. It's just a
So
better
good.
Link up B.
It's better Link up B, and it doesn't put you in Special Fall. In fact, it lets you use...
Actually,
I think
it does put you in Special Fall if you don't cancel it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If you don't use one of the best side Bs in the game to cancel it...
Sonic Blade is insane for
Sonic Blade is ridiculous. Maybe there will come a point where people have trained enough against it that it's reactable.
Sonic Blade alone makes Sora so difficult to edgeguard because he has so many ways to stall. You can stall with magic too in the air.
Yeah.
And he's so floaty too, so he takes forever to fall.
So floaty. You can just fair stall. Heaven forbid you ever touch him and you're a fast faller. He will smash 4 Bayo single hit fair you to your death.
Oh, dude, he can Nair loop Bowser.
I've never seen that. I need to though.
He just like Nair 1-2. He can just infinite you all the way across the stage and then just like cancel fair 1 to F smash and you die.
Yo, Extra, if you're listening right now, I'm picking Sora against you next time. Shout out Extra, excellent Bowser player, and a demon of Wi-Fi. As we get into Game 3 though, tied 1-1. I think John definitely taking a more commanding win in Game 1, but Raykushi pulling it back with a really even Game 2 up until the very end. And one of the great things about being here at CSB, Codename Salty Bets, is the stage list that we're currently running. We're running a 10-stage list, very experimental for Ontario.
With hazards.
With hazards.
If you weren't there last week, you missed a lot of fun. You know how PS1 has that very specific transformation with the clip on the left? Alex did 200% with a jab last week.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. There are a bunch of characters with rapid jabs who occupy enough of the stage that they can just lock you there. I know Mewtwo is one, Falco's one.
The Aegises could probably do it.
Probably. I have faith that they can do anything they want. But Hollow Bastion being still experimental to a certain extent, I would say, just in how new it is. But also being a part of the Heaven's Arena stage list, if I remember correctly.
Yep. We're experimenting with new stages in Heaven's Arena as well. Hallowed Bastion is one of them. I think it's just a crime that, for some ungodly reason, the dive to heart transformation counts as a hazard.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm a huge fan of single large platform stages. Smashville is an all-time favorite for me. Smash 4 fans in chat know we love our Startville.
I think everyone just loves the stage a little bit more because the platform's actually smaller than it's lower than Smashville, I mean.
Yeah, that changes a lot of matchups in really interesting ways. Even this matchup here, Snake, I know,
Loves Smashville.
Loves Smashville, but also Hollow Bastion may be a better stage for Snake because the platform's lower. C4 will hit more characters more of the time.
Yeah, because it detonates. It can hit the ground off the detonation on the platform.
Yeah.
It's the reason why Snakes loves PS2 as well. They can just control one entire platform. Same thing as Small Battlefield.
And
Hazard alert!
Hazard alert! Hello. Who we get in the background? Vote in chat now.
I'm pretty sure this one is. Is this Ventus?
I'm gonna leave this one to you. I don't know anybody's name.
Hey, let's go. Oh no, that's
Roxas?
I think that's Roxas. Never mind. I'm a liar.
It's all good. God bless those all of Kingdom Hearts lore summarized in half an hour videos.
Oh, bro, I just know the character names. I have I have not played a game. It seems like a nightmare to try to figure out the whole storyline. Or so people tell me. Nice back air.
Really nice back airs. I mean, Raykushi's finding these really creative approaches, but John, with a full stock and 131% on the board, I don't really know how you approach that as Sora. You can't really fair, you can't nair. Back air will trade and you'll just go to an even higher percent.
You need a solid hit to take a stock. That's really about it, but
just like that. Thundaga perfect. Really non-committal in this matchup. And the real threat here, I think, now is Raykushi's getting to a percent where grab is going to kill him from anywhere. C4, a constant threat, and I was going to say that grenades are going to start killing at some point.
Ooh, RJ's in chat. And Spy Knight. Smash 4 veteran.
Goodness. Shout outs to Spy Knight. Also, hey RJ, GG's. I played one game of Falco Samus.
I still
today,
remember you.
You
know what? You know how long it's been since I've seen you? I completely forgot how much you told me Luigi Samus is an atrocious matchup. Because I remember one day you told me, it's like, hey, if you ever want to beat me, just like go Samus. You'll win.
Yep. I mean, quick plug for RJ. Anyone wants to learn the Samus matchup, Samus-Luigi matchup to beat me in bracket 100% of the time, go PayPal $5 to RJ, and he will give you all of the
That was a tweet
secrets.
you made like a year and a half ago.
I'm sure he's still taking money. But you got a pretty good bit of downtime between games again. John up 2-1 if you just tuned in. And has taken the two games that he's won pretty commandingly. Kind of just choked Raykushi's Sora out. Kind of that death by 1,000 cuts, death by 1,000 explosions.
Snake is so good, man.
So good, and honestly, Sora just, I think, lacking a lot of the traditionally good options to counter Snake. But we'll see how this third game plays on a personal favorite stage of mine all time, Yoshi's Island Brawl, or Yoshi's Story Brawl, rather.
No one likes the stage because of the slant, though.
Yeah, and honestly, could play some role in the matchup because of grenades. John cannot leave a grenade so that it will 2-frame ledge. It'll simply roll off. Really not stopping him so far, as he's taking 85+% largely unanswered.
Oh my god. This matchup seems so iffy for Sora because he relies on getting like a lot of combos, a lot of strings in, but then Snake just pulls a grenade in.
And that ignorant Snake up tilt. 3 up tilts in a row, 2 on plat, 1 on the main stage, and that's all it takes to take the stock.
Forwarders, oh, I think he wanted to follow with see if he can catch him with an up B, but John smartly the high recovery.
Honestly, not going for that on Raykushi's part is probably a good idea because I think Snake can kind of just belligerently pull a grenade and probably interrupt it.
Yeah, exactly.
And at this point, you're down a stock. John doesn't really care if he's at 135% or 175%.
Oh my god.
He wants to keep trading as much as possible.
Well, he got 50% on that. Good mileage out of that first stock.
Yeah, that's some nice extra credit. And the tilting main platform here. Really interesting interactions with grenades I hadn't thought of because we have hazards on this week. I think this was a really smart counterpick on Raykushi's part. Try to throw off John, who's a very, I would say, technical but to some extent flowchart Snake player. Trying to throw him off some of his game plan with these slants, but John really looking unfazed. Only 17% on this stock of his.
Yeah, he hasn't really changed too much of the pacing of his game plan, so to speak.
I mean, it's been working so well for him. He's double grenades on plat, beautiful parry. And I think he's going to keep just accepting these trades with Raykushi over and over.
This is what makes Snake so stupid good. Once he has a lead, he doesn't care if his explosions do percent to him.
Exactly. And they will basically never kill him. He will keep living, and you need to find that one critical hit that doesn't trade to actually end him. Bit of a wish punish there on John's part, but you can see the trades just keep coming.
This
And
is the most dangerous part. Ooh, wow.
Really nice up tilt to catch John's spot dodge.
Lasted a lot longer than I thought it would have.
Oh, and just the wall. Every special in Snake's arsenal out at once there. Trying to keep Raykushi away from him. Backer connecting though, and it's honestly a relatively even game. As long as you're on the same number of stocks as Snake, there's always a chance.
Oh, this could be a start. He has a nade in hand. It didn't detonate, and he got 55%.
Brilliant combo from Raykushi there. Waiting for the nade to detonate to extend his combo further with a double jump up air. Wouldn't have connected otherwise.
Ooh, the C4's still on the platform. It got canceled on detonation. Nice. He realized that he blocked it, and the ignorant up tilt.
Ignorant up tilt. Beautiful read on John's part, having Sora dash under him first, but John taking it, I'd say, in a pretty dominating 3-0 fashion, 3-1 fashion.